Pepsi actually makes my voice a bit weird. So I'm just gonna talk about 3D at the moment because it's been a long time since I quit the Toontown community and stopped making Toontown music videos. And many people had been asking me how to do 3D. There are a couple of comments on a bunch of my Club Penguin videos that ask how to do it. I don't know on the Toontown music videos, but I don't really think that matters. So 3D is, in fact, not so complicated. You just gotta get used to it. And at first, I didn't want to upload this not because I wanted to be the best or anything. I like being helpful and stuff. However, the problem was that I was afraid that Toontown music videos and Club Penguin music videos, they'd all lose their originality. And 3D is seen as really amazing. So I was afraid that if I upload this, then everything will go downhill. So I did teach a couple of friends of mine that I trusted. I don't think I should actually give any names, but I told a couple of people how they can do it. So 3D is, once again, not so complicated. You just gotta get used to it. And the first thing you gotta do in 3D is, first of all, make a couple of layers like I did here. I made like 5. And then this arrow right here, make composing child. Do that for all. And make sure it's like, not like this, but like, it's like every child is the child of a child. Yes, that sounds weird. So select all these layers. Okay, shift. Okay, there. And set it all to 3D Source Alpha. Oops, there. So now that we're done, this is the 3D layer. If you don't set all of these to 3D, then it will come out as flat. Actually, let me just get to the. I'll show you later. So, anyways, I'm just gonna make up like some room or something, and I'm gonna get some random colors. Okay, this will be the floor for me. And by the way, you can set it on any layer. I just tend to be a bit weird with this stuff. Pink and blue. Yeah, there. Let's set it there. And this is a thing called track motion. If you set it all to like, okay, no, this is 3D. I should talk about 3D. Okay, someone texted me, but now here's this thing. It's like X, and all these things. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this to make the floor. I'm gonna set it here. And then I'm just gonna make the walls now. You don't have to copy everything I do. I'm just giving you an example. Okay. There. This will be, no, I should make this darker. Just to give it a more cooler effect. So, as for this one, I will also, sorry, this is different. Don't click these ones yet. The very front ones are the ones you have to click at the moment. So, there. And same with the last layer. I'm gonna make a new layer right now. Oh yes, I think this would be a good time to show you how it would be like. Yeah, it would turn out like this if you don't set it all to, and it will look really, really flat. As you can, well, not really flat, but it won't look good. So set this to 3D and this one to 3D. Perhaps I should make this one light. Okay, so it doesn't actually look perfect, and it isn't perfect. So I guess I just sort of made a wall here. I'll make this a bit more lighter. And if you want to move the whole thing around, then this is what you use. This, the very top 3D layer, and this icon right here, you have to click it. And as you can see, it looks pretty imperfect, and that's okay. Just go ahead and fix it. It looks so cool. It's kind of like you're building a map or something. And that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, it's a bit hard to get used, I guess. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get an example of my tune. No, not this one. Here. Okay. Toontown. There. Easy. And let's see what the camera looks like. Here. By the way, if you have After Effects, it's so much easier to do in After Effects 3D and stuff. Except I'm not a master at After Effects. I don't know if it would be appropriate for me to make a video like this. Now the problem is that just because it's like completely flat. It's really not that 3D if you think about it. It's just a complete flat layer, like a pancake. So it looks like it's on the ground, but it's really not. Let me make this a bit fuzzy. So that it looks like it is staying. So the top is what you use to kind of zoom in. Left kind of depends. You kind of move it around and stuff. As for front, yeah, it's a bit difficult to explain, but here, let's just use this very bad thing I made as an example. And okay. Zoom. There. So this is how you do 3D. If you toy around with it a lot more, then you will get the point of everything. I mean, okay. So this is really how you do 3D. It's not hard. You just gotta be patient, and you gotta be willing to put everything perfectly the way you want it to. Yeah. So, guys, just a thing. I know that a lot of us are sneaky and don't want everyone to know that a certain person helped them be able to do this. It's okay. You don't have to, because I would be a bit offended, because, I feel like, I kind of gave you every single secret that people wish to have, and then, kind of take advantage of it. But I don't know, I guess because I'm not part of the community anymore that I don't really care. But I'm going to move on to a different channel, or actually start composing music instead as a hobby, because I really love music and I would love to compose it. And so yeah, thanks a bunch for watching. I really hope this helps you guys. Once again, 3D is not complicated. It is just hard to get used. I mean, a bit. You just gotta get used to it. And actually, stick around at the end of the video for tips on how to improve your Toontown music videos. So tip number 1, I would just like to tell you all that the music does not really matter in a music video. It can be like a slow, weirdish, Irish type music. It all depends on you. You have to make the video look good. Now, actually, you know, music can sometimes matter. If you're like someone who is really picky about it, has a certain preference. I don't have a preference in music, so I mean, I just listen to anything that sounds good. So music it shouldn't have to matter. Just make your video look fantabulous and you'll be fine. And also, there are lots of plugins such as soft contrast and gradient map that can really boost your video and make it seem more colorful. And if you go to tutorials, then they can show you how to do all that stuff and to make it seem more colorful. Sparkles and textures are your best friend. If you have a track, set it to whatchamacallit, yeah, set it to screen or something. You know, the same film thingy that I used to set as 3D. Do screen overlay and all these other things. Use them and put some like random texture on it and it will look fantabulous, I swear. And then as for text and everything, you don't have to necessarily put a text bubble. As you can see in many of my videos, I just put text. I don't make my tune say anything. I just use insert text or whatever, and I do that. And also, do not try to sorry, I get a bit stumped sometimes, but do not try to ever copy anyone else's editing style. You have to come up with your own, and believe me, it is hard, but you just gotta get used to it. I mean, I used to do that all the time. I used to go to tutorials and look at how people made their effects and everything, and I would copy them, but then I learned that, you know, you gotta be original to be loved, and that's one reason why Miss Furball Cookie Poof, even though, you know, she did 3D and stuff, she was still very original, and that's why everyone loves her. Also, just because you know 3D does not mean you're gonna edit like Miss Furball Cookie Poof. That basically you're just far from that, because she does so many things that is just ridiculous, and it makes her music videos far amazing from 3D overall. And so just practice, and I promise you will get it. You will not instantly become like Miss Furball Cookie Poof. Once again, you will not. Just trust me. You have to work and spend days and days of work to do that. So I hope you all learned from this, and I don't mean to disappoint any of you. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to disappoint any of you with anything. I'm just trying to make a point, and I did try to help you all. Once again, be original. You can do it. I know you can. And, okay. I think I should be quiet now, so goodbye.